Hey guys, so I just wanted to quickly share my story of how I got started working as a Beachbody coach. It was April of last year, so it hasn't even quite been a year yet, and it just feels like I've been doing this forever, and I just can't even picture my life at this point without having Beachbody in it, and I just think that's incredible. But if I don't know if anybody knows my story, but I am an athletic trainer. I have kind of always been around fitness my whole life, and I went to school for 6 years. I have a master's degree and everything because I was like bound and determined that I knew exactly what I wanted to do with my life, and that was be a college athletic trainer. And then, you know what? I graduated from college and I got my dream job at a university, and I hated it. Oh my gosh, it was terrible. I hated it so much. And so then I was like, oh my gosh, like what am I supposed to do with my life? Like, I honestly wasn't sure what my purpose was in life in general at all. And I knew that I really wanted something. Like, I work in the medical field. I have always been involved with fitness. Like, I loved that type of thing, and I just didn't know how to get that back into my life and not be miserable with my job. So I left my job pretty soon after I started, and I work at a medical office now. And I don't really use my degree very much. But once I was there for a little bit, I was still really just searching for something more in my life. I don't have a crazy like weight loss story like some people do. I've always been pretty fit my entire life. I don't say that like in a way to brag or anything, but fitness has just always been a part of my life. I can't say that I knew exactly what I was doing or was in a great routine or was eating super well because I wasn't doing that. And when I did get introduced to Beachbody, that's when it really kind of clicked for me. And I was able to get into a routine and learn how to really fuel my body correctly when I had not been doing that before at all. That's why I wasn't really seeing great results. And I just had no idea what I was doing. Like, I would just go to the gym and like do some legs, and then the next day I would do some arms, and you know how it goes. So I was just clueless essentially in what I was doing fitness wise, and I was very unhappy with my career and the direction that my life was going. I just didn't feel like I was making any impact on anything. And that was kind of the feeling that I had gotten previously through athletic training, but it just wasn't giving me the joy that I needed it to. I just felt kind of miserable every day and not sure like where my life and where God was taking me. Like, what was I supposed to do? I just didn't know, and I was looking for that sign. And then I started following all of these coaches that I work with now, and it just clicked. I was like, you know what? They seem so happy. They are all in really good shape. They seem to have found like a healthy, happy balance of learning how to be fit. And you know what? I was just like in. I was like, you know what? I need to do that. I want to do it. I have done some Beachbody programs and I think they're pretty good. I like it, and I think I'm just going to go for it. And I had gotten on like a group like this with Morgan, who we went to college together, and I learned a little bit more information from her and a couple other coaches. And the next day, I didn't even say anything and I signed up. And ever since then, I have really felt like this was what I was meant to be doing. I'm not like some crazy, amazing coach or anything, but I have a huge passion for this business, and I have a huge passion for helping others and just teaching people how to have a like healthy balance of being healthy. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but some people really think being healthy is like getting on this crazy diet or going to the gym for 2 hours every day. And this opportunity has taught me how to live my life while also being up with my fitness and staying on track with my nutrition without going crazy about it. Like, it's a very sustainable lifestyle, and I love that, and I love sharing it. And I think that's what makes coaching so amazing for my life, is I'm just so passionate about it, and I love it so much that it's so easy for me to share. So, when I first started, sorry, I'm getting off on like a little bit of a rant here, but when I first started, I was so afraid that I wasn't going to be successful because I hadn't lost like 50 pounds doing Beachbody programs. Like, I'd probably lost a couple of inches, maybe. But I still love the programs. I just don't have a crazy transformation photo. And that scared me at first. I was like, you know what, how are people going to believe me if I haven't lost all this weight? And then I realized how silly that was. Like, it's not about how much weight you can lose, it's how you can keep up this healthy lifestyle. So coaching has allowed me to do that. I'm in the absolute best shape of my life. I am just so happy and know that this is what I was meant to do. I finally found my passion 27 years later, but that's okay. And sometimes it's just totally unexpected, and that's the best part about it. I just love sharing this with other people, and if you really have a passion for this, it makes it so easy and just so incredibly rewarding. So you don't have to have all this crazy weight loss stories. You don't have to have had incredible results already from doing Beachbody. And anybody can do this. Anybody. You just have to have the right mindset, and you have to be in it for the right reasons. And it can be something so incredible for you if you let it. So that is my story. I have found my passion. I have found my dream job doing this, and hope that very, very soon it will be my only job. So that's my story. I hope you guys have learned so much from this group, and if there are any other questions that you guys have or anything that you want to reach out to me about, please do so. I would be more than happy to help you.